Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Anissa Sidetakwa from Group 1 and I'm as a moderator. So today we will discuss about selection and gradation in materials development from two main perspectives, which are the language-centered perspective and the learner-centered perspective. This topic explains how learning materials are developed in language teaching. It focuses on two important processes. First is selection, which means deciding what content should be taught to learners. Second is gradation, which means organizing the content in a logical order from simple to more complex. In addition, we will also look at how these two processes are viewed from different perspectives, especially the language-centered approach, which focus on language forms, and the learner-centered approach, which focus on learners' needs and interests. Next, selection. Selection is the process of choosing what content should be included in teaching materials. In materials development, teachers cannot teach everything, so they must carefully select the most important and relevant content for students. From a language-centered perspective, is based on language elements such as grammar, vocab, and language structure. The focus is on the language system itself. For example, teaching tenses or sentence patterns in a structured way. Meanwhile, from a learner-centered perspective, selection is based on student needs, interests, and real-life situation. The material are chosen to make learning more meaningful and relevant. For example, instead of only focusing on grammar rules, teacher may select topics like daily conversation, hobbies, or social media because they're closer to students' lives. So, selection is not only about what is important in language, but also about what is useful and meaningful for the learners. I think enough from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Agnes Charamoy with lesson PM 34. In this video, I will explain about gradation in materials development. Gradation in materials development refers to the process of organizing learning materials from easier content to more difficult content. Materials can be arranged from simple to complex concepts and from familiar topics to unfamiliar ones. The principle is important because students learn more effectively when they build knowledge step by step. If difficult materials are introduced too early, learners might become confused or discouraged. By using gradation, teachers can create a systematic learning process that helps students develop their understanding gradually and confidently. For example, in English learning, students first learn simple vocabulary such as colors and numbers before learning more complex topics like descriptive, text, or academic writing. And the next is language-centered perspective. The language-centered perspective focuses mainly on the language itself. In this approach, learning materials are designed based on language structures, grammar rules, and vocabulary items that students need to master. The content of learning is usually predetermined by the teacher or curriculum. Students are expected to learn language from in a specific sequence. For example, students may first study the simple present tense, then the present continuous tense, and finally the simple past tense. This sequence allows learners to build grammatical knowledge gradually. And the next is advantage and limitation of the language-centered approach. The language-centered approach has several advantages. First, it provides clear organization because learning objectives and language items are carefully planned. Second, it makes student progress easier to access since teachers can evaluate mastery of specific grammar and vocabulary points. However, this approach also has some limitation. It often gives less attention to students' individual needs, interests, and learning preference. In addition, learning activities may focus too much on language form rather than oral communication. As a result, students may know grammar rules well, but sometimes to struggle to use the language naturally in real life situation. That's all for me. Thank you.
I'm Ashri Takwa as presenter 3. On this slide, we will discuss the learner-centered perspective. This approach focuses on the learner rather than the language itself. It means that students' needs, interests, and learning goals are the main considerations when developing teaching materials. The first characteristic is that it focuses on the learner needs and interests. The materials are selected based on what students need and what they are interested in learning. The second is that it encourages active participation. Students are expected to be actively involved in the learning process through discussion, group work, and other interactive activities. The third characteristic is that it promotes meaningful communications. Students learn how to use the language in real-life situations instead of only memorizing grammar rules or vocabulary. For example, teachers can use topics related to students' daily lives and experience, such as hobbies, social media, school activities, or family. This makes learning more engaging and relevant. Now let's look at the advantage and limitation of the learner-centered approach. The first advantage is that it increases students' motivations. When the learning materials match their interests and needs, students are usually more enthusiastic and willing to participate. The second advantage is that it provides a more relevant learning experience. Students can connect what they learn in the classroom with their everyday lives, making the learning process more meaningful. However, this approach also has some limitations. One limitation is that it is more difficult to organize because teachers need to consider the different needs and abilities of each student. Another limitation is that it requires flexible planning. Teachers need to adapt their lessons and material based on students' progress and classroom situations. In conclusion, selection refers to deciding what content should be taught to learners, while gradation refers to organizing that content in a logical and effective order. The language-centered approach mainly focuses on linguistic elements such as grammar, vocabulary, and language structure. In contrast, the learner-centered approach emphasizes learner needs, interests, and learning experiences. By combining these two approaches, teachers can create learning materials that are systematic, relevant, engaging, and effective in helping students achieve their language learning goals. I think that's enough from group 1. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.